June 11, 1995, midnight. Kensington Palace. Princess Diana stood at her bedroom window, looking out. Outside, paparazzi cameras flashed. Security details patrolled. The palace walls felt like a prison. Her phone rang, her private line, a number only a few people knew. "Are you ready, Princess?" the voice asked. Diana took a deep breath. Yes. 10 minutes. What was she doing? Where was she going at midnight? The answer was somewhere no one would ever guess. London's most dangerous streets. To speak with the homeless. She changed clothes, no tiara, no jewelry, just jeans and a plain sweater. She pulled her hair into a ponytail, no makeup. She went down the back stairs. Kitchen staff looked up in surprise but didn't ask questions. They were used to it by now. This was the 3rd time this month. Her car was waiting. No driver, just Diana. And the destination. Waterloo Bridge, a known spot for London's homeless. Her security chief stopped her. "Your Highness, this is dangerous. At least take one guard." "No," Diana said firmly. "If there's a guard, they won't talk to me. They'll see a princess. I need to just be Diana." That night, Diana would meet a man named William Patterson, and he would teach her something no royal education ever could. True nobility isn't carried in a crown. It's carried in the heart. From the outside, Diana Spencer's life looked perfect. In 1981, at age 20, she had married Prince Charles. 750 million people watched the wedding. It was like a fairy tale. But in 1995, 14 years later, the fairy tale had ended. The marriage had fallen apart. Charles loved someone else. The media was tearing Diana apart. Crazy princess, unstable, dramatic, they said. Diana was like a prisoner in Kensington Palace. Every move was watched. Every word was weighed, every outfit was criticized. But the worst part, she was alone. Millions of people loved her, but no one knew her. "I just want to be normal," she had said in an interview. Just a person? Just Diana. But princesses couldn't be just Diana, or so everyone thought. 10 miles away, under Waterloo Bridge, William Patterson was also alone. William was 68 years old, a Vietnam veteran. He had gone to war in 1969 at age 19. He had fought for his country. He had returned as a hero, but no one had seen him as a hero. PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, had destroyed William. Nightmares, flashbacks. Every night he heard bombs. Every corner held an enemy. He couldn't find work. His marriage fell apart. His family drifted away. And eventually, he found himself on the streets. He had been homeless for 25 years. People walked past him as if he were invisible. No one looked. No one stopped. No one cared. William slept in the same place every night. Under the bridge. A cardboard box, his bed. A plastic bag, his entire world. And he wondered, will I die here? Will anyone notice? 2 lonely people, one in a palace, one on the street, but both wanted the same thing, to be seen. June 11th, 1995, 12:30 a.m. Diana arrived at Waterloo Bridge in a small Honda Civic, not a royal car, but a borrowed ordinary vehicle. She parked. She breathed. Was she scared? Yes. But she was determined. She stepped out. The London night was cold. Sounds came from under the bridge, conversations, coughs, quiet crying. Diana walked. In her jeans and sweater in the darkness, no one recognized her. The first person she saw, an elderly woman wrapped in a blanket inside a cardboard box. "Excuse me," Diana said gently. "Can I bring you something? Hot soup? Tea?" The woman looked at her, surprised. "Who are you?" "Diana. Just someone who wants to help." The woman smiled. "Thank you, love. But you might get in trouble for spending time with us." Diana sat down, on the cardboard, next to the woman. "Then I'll get in trouble." For the next hour, Diana spoke with 6 different people. She listened to their stories. She held their hands. She hugged someone who was crying. No one recognized her as a princess. They just saw Diana, a woman who cared. Then she saw William, in the corner, alone, sitting with his back against the wall. His eyes were closed, but he wasn't sleeping. He was just hiding from the world. Diana walked toward him. "Excuse me. May I sit here?" William looked up and froze. Before him, at midnight, in the middle of the street, was a very familiar face. But it couldn't be. Princesses don't come to the streets. "I'm Diana," Diana said, extending her hand. "May I join you?" William's hand trembled as he reached out. His hand was dirty, rough. Diana didn't hesitate. She took it. "William," the man said quietly. "But Princess, you don't know where you are. This place is dangerous." Diana smiled. "I know where I am. And if this place is safe enough for you, it's safe enough for me." William's eyes filled with tears. No one had spoken to him like this. Not in years. Diana sat down, on the cardboard, next to William. "Tell me about yourself," Diana said. "Your real story." William hesitated. Then he began to speak. About Vietnam, about war, about loss, about PTSD, about his home, about his family. Diana listened. She just listened. She didn't interrupt. She didn't judge. She was just there. 2 hours later, Diana prepared to leave. "May I come back?" she asked. William was surprised. "Why would you want to come back?" Diana looked at him. "Because there are real people here. And I've forgotten how to be a real person. Maybe you can remind me." That night, a friendship began. A friendship no one could have predicted. For the next 3 years, Diana returned to Waterloo Bridge every month, always at midnight, always alone, always in plain clothes. Dave, the security chief, was the only one who knew. Diana trusted him. "If the media finds out," Dave said, "this could be the end of your career." "Then let it end," Diana said. "But I won't abandon these people." Her meetings with William became routine. Diana would arrive with 2 thermoses of hot tea, and they would sit. They would talk for hours. William told Diana about Vietnam, about young men dying, about losing friends, about coming home, but never really coming home. "My body came back," he said one night, "but my soul stayed there." Diana cried, real tears. "I'm sorry," she said. "You weren't helped enough." "No one helps enough," William said, "because they don't see us. Street people are invisible." Diana also told William her story, her marriage, her loneliness, the pressure from the media, the feeling of never being enough. "People think princesses are happy," Diana said one night. "But a cage is still a cage, even if it's golden." William nodded. "We're all imprisoned. Just different types of prisons. But it wasn't just about talking. Diana began to help. Really help. She got William into a shelter. She paid for it herself. William refused at first. "I don't want charity." "This isn't charity," Diana said. "This is friendship." She found therapy for William, for his PTSD, the best doctors. Again, with her own money. She had William's old military medals repaired and framed. "These are medals of honor," Diana said. "They shouldn't be hidden." But most importantly, she listened to William, every visit, every night, for hours. And William listened to Diana, her pain, her fears, her dreams. "You're different," William said one night, "from the other royals, you see." "Because you see me too," Diana said. not as a princess, just as Diana. But this secret friendship wasn't easy. Diana was taking risks. Every night. In 1996, the media began gossiping about Diana's night escapes. Where was she going? Who was she seeing? The palace was worried. Prince Charles was angry. This behavior isn't appropriate for royal protocol. But Diana didn't care. I care about something more than royal protocol. I care about humanity. One night, paparazzi almost followed her. Diana had to change cars, take a different route. But she didn't stop seeing William. "Why are you taking risks for me?" William asked. "Because you're worth it," Diana said simply. March 1997. Diana's life had turned to chaos again. The divorce from Prince Charles was finalized. Diana had lost her Royal Highness title. The media was calling her the former princess. Some thought this was a humiliation. But Diana felt relieved. "I'm free now," she told William. "I don't have to be a princess. I can just be me." But William was getting sick. He was 68. Years of living on the streets had worn down his body. He was coughing, losing weight. Diana took him to the hospital, the best doctors. Again, her own money. Diagnosis: lung infection, serious but treatable. Diana visited every day. At the hospital, she brought flowers. She read books. She held his hand. The nurses were surprised. "Who is this woman?" they asked. "Family?" "Yes," William said, smiling. "Family." In the hospital one night, William told Diana something that would change her forever. "Diana, I'm so lucky." Diana laughed. "William, you're in a hospital bed. How can you be lucky?" William looked at her. "Because I was seen. For 25 years I was invisible. But you saw me, and that changed everything." Diana's eyes filled with tears. "Wealth," William continued, "isn't living in a palace. Wealth is having someone truly see you. You made me rich, Diana, and that's something no crown could ever do." Diana cried, because William was right. Being a princess had never given her that feeling, but helping William had. "You made me rich too," Diana said. "You taught me how to be real." William recovered. He left the hospital. Diana moved him into a new apartment. Small, but warm. He was no longer on the streets. "Why are you doing all this?" William asked. "Because true nobility," Diana said, "isn't in a crown. It's in how you treat people. And you taught me how to be noble." August 1997. Diana was in Paris. She was starting a new life. She had fallen in love with Dodi Fayed. She was happy, truly happy. She called William. "How are you?" she asked. "I'm good." "How are you? There's happiness in your voice." Diana laughed. "Yes, I think I've finally found peace." "Good. You deserve it." "William, when I get back, I'll see you, okay?" "Of course. Always." August 31st, 1997, midnight. A car crash in Paris. Diana and Dodi were fatally injured. At 4 a.m., Diana died. She was 36 years old. The world was shocked. Millions cried. The royal family was shaken. But in London, in a small apartment, William Patterson watched the news on screen and his world collapsed. He cried. For hours, because he had lost his best friend, the person who saw him. Diana's funeral was held at Westminster Abbey. 2.5 billion people watched on television. William wanted to go. But how? What business does a homeless man have at a princess's funeral? Then his door knocked. A royal official. "William Patterson?" "Yes?" "Your name is in Princess Diana's will. A seat has been reserved for you at the funeral." William was shocked. September 6th, 1997. William sat in Westminster Abbey in a suit, the one Diana had bought him. Not in the front rows, but he was there. During the funeral, he cried. Quietly, but deeply. After the ceremony, a royal official gave William an envelope. Princess Diana left you a letter before she died. William opened it with trembling hands. Dear William, if you're reading this, I'm gone. But I want you to know something. You saved my life. Being a princess was killing me. But you reminded me how to be human. Crowns are temporary, but kindness is eternal. Thank you for seeing me. Because in seeing me, you showed yourself. And that is the greatest gift. Never forget, you are not invisible. You are valuable. You matter. Forever grateful, Diana P.S. In my will, I left you something small, not money, something more valuable. Our story. Please tell the world. People need to know that true nobility isn't learned in palaces. It's learned on the streets, William cried. He pressed the letter to his chest. August 1997, 1 week later. William Patterson also died. Heart attack, age 68. In his will was a name, Princess Diana. I leave all my possessions, $50 and my military medals, to Diana Spencer. But she's gone now. So tell our story to the world. Let people know princesses do see us. Lawyers found a box. Inside were photographs, Diana and William on the street, smiling together. Photos from 3 years. The media was shocked. The world learned. Princess Diana had secretly helped the homeless for 3 years. William was just 1. But he was special. Today, in London, next to Waterloo Bridge, there is a plaque. Dedicated to Princess Diana and William Patterson, 2 souls from different worlds with the same heart. True nobility is not in crowns, but in compassion. And every year, on August 31st, people leave flowers there, for both of them. Because sometimes the strongest friendships begin in the most unexpected places. Sometimes princesses find their true kingdoms on the streets, and sometimes 2 lonely people, one in a palace, one on the street, give each other the most valuable thing in the world, being seen. Diana Spencer never became queen, but to William Patterson, she always was. Because crowns are worn on heads, but noble hearts carry light, even in the darkest places. And that light burns forever